Okay, so a while back I was riding in Shenyang, China, which is the northeast of China, just above North Korea. It's kind of an interesting area. Actually, it's got some interesting bike trails. Hopefully do a short video discussing it. I don't really have any video from that. But while I was up there, I had a bicycle wreck. Totally my fault, nothing to do with anyone but my own decisions. I was coming around a corner, it's a little slick, corner too hard, front wheel washed out on me. Ended up scratching up the bike pretty bad, but the bike was still operational, but I did have two pieces of my kit fail. Well, not really fail, they got used for their intended purpose, one of them. Another piece did break due to being impacted with the ground severely. So the first piece was my shoe buckle. Sounds kind of ridiculous, but yeah, my shoe buckle broke. Luckily, the shoes I have are CDs, and I'm running the CD Capes. The Capes have replaceable buckles. So while I was up there, I couldn't necessarily replace it, which is a real bummer, but I was able to at least get back to home, clean up myself, get ready for work, and then go to work. Because like I said, on my trips, I go to work. So I'll cover those shoes a little bit later in a different video as kind of a product review, talking about certain things that I actually really like about, particularly like CD shoes, and why I keep on riding them year after year, even though they are very expensive. A much more important piece of my kit got damaged, and it served its purpose perfectly. That is my helmet. It's not really going to show up well in the video just because it's a black helmet, but right along here, I actually impacted the ground. And some people might say, well, it's not that bad, but if you have your helmet hit the ground, you absolutely have to replace it, or hit anything, you have to replace it. And that includes dropping a helmet. Helmets are very sensitive to being impacted, but they do their job extremely well one time. Now, granted, if you still have to ride home, and your helmet's been hit on the ground and it's still in one piece, wearing a helmet the rest of the way home is way better than not wearing your helmet at all. So, while this one doesn't really look like it's been hit that bad, like I said, it's gonna be really hard to see in the video, but right along here, it's been dented. What's really hard to see though, is there are actually a number of cracks. One here, near the front, just below where it impacted, and there's another one here, on the side, and there's another micro crack in the front. If you really squeeze on the shell, you can see these actually flex and move and give. Once again, this helmet is trash. There's no reason to keep it. Throw it away. Let it hit the ground, because I'll never use it again. Just as you would never use a helmet again, what do? You replace it. So I actually ordered another one of those helmets. Yeah, they're not cheap. They're almost $200, but I'd rather have a good helmet that's reliable and operating properly than one that has a crack, or it may not actually protect me at all in another impact just because it's been damaged previously. Take care of your kit, especially take care of your helmet. Follow the care instructions. Don't leave them in a hot car. Don't leave them in a hot garage. If your garage gets really hot in the day, take it inside your house. Clean your helmets from time to time. Inspect your helmets from time to time. Make sure they're not delaminating. Also, most manufacturers, if they're recommending if your helmet's 3 to 5 years old, to trash it and get a new one. They do have a shelf life. You can't just keep on using one forever and ever and ever and ever. The styrofoams they use degrade. Not only that, but helmets get a lot better. You know, now there's MIPS, now they have internal cages, now they have higher end, more advanced styrofoams that they're using to absorb more energy. You know, every 3 to 5 years, you should be replacing your helmet anyway, just because of technological advances. Yeah, they're not cheap, but buy a good helmet, take care of the helmet. If you do damage a helmet, throw it away as soon as possible and get a new one. Do not ride with a damaged helmet. Like I said, unless you're out there and you have to get home, obviously still wear the damaged helmet versus not wearing it. It's gonna do something better than nothing. And that's about it for this one. Take care of your helmet, take care of your shoes, take care of anything you have. Definitely make sure your helmets are squared away. Most important piece of your kit.